Kagero, that's enough.
What now? Will you still proceed to Sunpu, in your condition? Entering there without sight may not be a wise move.
Wise or not, I have a mission. I need to ask Lord Iyasu the meaning behind this. Until I discover his true motive, there is no turning back for any of us. We've known from the beginning they would attack. If we let this sway us from our path, then the Iga can rightly claim victory, and we will never make it to Sunpu to learn the truth.
Forgive me. I allowed my fears to speak for me.
Upon Simon's return, we will make our departure. I expect you both to be ready.
Genosuke-sama.
Fear is only the concern for an unknown future. And I sincerely hope my fears are unfounded. For there is a way before us that has every possibility of bringing about the type of carnage we have only heard about in legend.
You actually did it. You killed them all.
This should be a time of celebration. I killed Genosuke. And the rest of the Koga were even easier than him.
He died by your hand.
Seems his mysticism couldn't help him very much.
What about Hyoma?
A blind ninja? He was easier than any of them. I've cut radishes that put up more resistance. And while she was distracted by your butterflies, I made very short work of the female ninja they call Kagero, which leaves one.
Simon, does that mean he still runs free?
He was the one slippery fish that got away. But I will find him, just like I found the others.
I expected much more from you, Nenki Dono.
We all have weak moments.
I'll find you, Simon. You will not live for long.
Oh, and I almost forgot. With her dying breath, the female ninja told me something. The ninja who killed Yashimaru was none other than Simon.
Nenki Dono, how could you do that? You let him escape! You killed all of them but him! The man who murdered Yashimaru Dono! We'll find him and make him suffer. He's the one. You should have found him and cut him in two before you bothered with any of the others. This must be fate. My fate. The heavens have charged me with this. I will track him, and then I will slay him like a dog.
You think you can, Hodorubi? Simon is a man of disguise with many faces you would never question.
I will see through any falsehoods that scum puts in front of me. I'm going to kill him. This I swear, if it's the last thing I do.
so. You'll see through my falsehoods.
But you didn't, did you?
Let me go. Go with you. Yashimaru Dono. Yashimaru Dono.
Off on our journey. Oh man, it's gonna be a long, long trip. So much time. What do?
Why the hell do we have to get on a boat? Traveling over 7 leagues of ocean. It's enough to make me want to stay here all by myself.
What's wrong with the ocean? You act like it would kill you if it had the chance.
Of course it would kill me. Salt can liquefy my body, and there's gonna be a whole sea of it under our boat. Better believe I'm nervous. I can't even stop shaking.
Calm down, Jingaro. You'll be safe. It's not as if you have to do any swimming.
I know that. I'm not an idiot, but it doesn't make me any less scared.
In looking around, I see no sign that the Koga boarded a boat here. If they chose to stick to the land and travel the Tokaido Road only, then we should be able to get ahead of them and overtake their position by use of the sea.
But Tenzin-sama, Nenki Dono and Hotarubi have still not returned. I don't consider it very wise to move on without them.
If they haven't shown up by this point, then we must assume the worst. We do not have the time to wait for those who may be lost or dead, and so we move on.
My desire to fight is absent, but I will in no way alter my own path to avoid an attack. If you do attack, you will leave us with no choice but to resist. And if before we reach the gates of Sunpu we engage in a battle to the death between the Koga 5 and the Iga 7, then so be it.
I am one of the Iga 7. And Gensuke-sama, all he sees are his remaining enemies. It is a world of black and white to him now. The elders say the absent get further off every day. And to him this must be true. I assume that in his mind I'm nothing more than the Iga woman who knowingly lured him into a trap. If only he knew this was not the truth. Not even close. My feelings are deeper. My feelings are real.
Be careful. These waves can be very harsh.
Koshiro, thank you for staying close to me.
Oboro-sama? It's getting rough out here. You should come in. Here, let me help you. I've prepared some tea.
I'd like to stay out here.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've never been on a boat before. I want to take in as much of this as I can. The smell of the water is nice. The splashing of the waves. The crying of the gulls and the salt of the ocean soaking into my skin. This is all very new to me. And I'm wondering, why am I here? Why am I a part in all of this?
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you.
They were fantastic. I'd love for them to play more.
Let's just do another one. Yeah, one more. Let's do some more.
Gensuke-sama.
Akagenyu,
Yes?
take Jingoro and go to the back of the boat.
Of course. Why?
Because I need to speak with Oboro-sama alone. I don't want any disturbances, so have Koshiro guard the main cabin. No one is to enter while we are inside. What's wrong? Just have him sit there and stay still. People won't approach someone who looks like him.
I will tell him. But what matter are you going to discuss with Oboro-sama?
Once we reach the port in Mia, we may find the Koga waiting. Unfortunately, Oboro-sama's thoughts seem to be elsewhere. She still has doubts, ever critical of the dissolution of the No Hostilities Pact. Her heart is not with us, and each second brings us closer to our destiny. I must ensure that she is completely prepared for the fate that awaits us all. No matter the cost, I need to make sure she is strong. Now do as I ask.
Tenzin-sama,
What is it?
what if she does not heed your advice? What do you plan to do then? She is headstrong, more than anyone I know.
She knows reason. And she will hear what I have to say. I am sure of this.
I haven't heard a flute that fine in ages.
You know, we should offer him a drink of our wine later.
That's a great idea.
I don't know how much longer I'll be able to last. When do we get there?
Who's there? Is that you, Tenzin? Tenzin, where are all the others?
I asked them to wait at the back of the boat.
Why would you do that? Is there a problem? Tenzin?
You and I have a very important matter we need to discuss.
You seem troubled. What weighs on your mind?
Words that I heard spoken so long ago from a person I trusted above many others. The Koga and the Iga, were they to only know each other, the road to peace would open before them. Those words. Those words I must ignore, for I must shed blood to expose the wrongdoings. This is how we will know each other during these times. No other reasonable path exists.
I see a time when you and I could stand together and feel the breeze across our face. A time when our dreams were the same, of the same place, of the same feelings. Sometimes this thought crosses my mind when I least expect it. This thought is that you and I were once a single soul. One soul split into two equal parts, which now longs to be together again. I feel this as truly as I feel the rain in the spring, or the love for all of my ancestors. And that is why I feel so strongly toward you. Please forgive me for saying something so foolish.
Oborodono, if we are indeed one soul, we will bond without fail.
Genosuke-sama, you believe me?
Such a journey may take 1,000 lifetimes, across the vast expanse of as many worlds. But it will happen. You should know. I understand why you felt the need to turn your back to me the other night.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
Oborodono, will you close your eyes for me?
Yes.
Oboro-sama.
Koshiro, what is it?
Tenzin-sama. He wishes to speak with you.
Sorry for staring, but that's great. Huh?
What's he doing? Son?
Hey, Father, look! You've got to see this guy's wood carvings.
Sorry to bother you. He's just a bit curious. Let's go, son.
Huh? Oh, thanks, mister.
Oboro-sama, you said you could not fight Genosuke, that it went against everything you felt inside. Do these emotions still keep you twisted, or will you fight when the time comes?
No matter what I feel, my lack of vision renders me useless.
True, but only for 7 nights. 2 nights have passed since then. After only 5 more, your vision will return, and at that moment you will need to make an important decision.
foresee my destiny. Within 5 days, I shall die by Genosuke-sama's hand.
Just as I suspected. You still have that Koga sickness in your head. I'm disappointed in you.
Tenzin, are you going to kill me?
No. I'll make you live. Despite yourself.
Tenzin!
I am going to put the spirit of life back into you myself. The Iga spirit.
Spirit? How?
Oboro-sama, I am going to take you and make you my wife.
Tenzin! You've lost your mind! Stop!
Calm yourself. You will forget all about Genosuke when I'm done. You must accept him for what he is. There is no other way. Now give yourself over to me.
Tenzin! Get off me!
This must happen. It is far more noble than your undying love for our enemy. You were raised to be the next leader of the Iga people. If we are to ensure our bloodline into the future, then you must take a worthy husband. Of the 10 Iga ninjas selected by your grandmother, only 3 men remain. Jingoro, Koshiro, and myself. Who will it be? Which one of us would you have as your husband?
None! Don't do this! Just kill me!
Never! How could I slay the pillar of the Iga's future? You must live, and so shall your children.
Nagaginyu! Koshiro! Jingoro!
No one will help you. They all know exactly what is going on in here. These breasts have gone untouched by Genosuke, but I can feel them growing warm under my touch. I can feel their longing. Seducing a woman is an ancient ninja technique, much older than any of our other practices. And I am very skilled.
Tenzin-sama, this is wrong. You must turn back. How could you do this? Tenzin-sama, you must stop. Please, stop this.
Something's happening outside.
So I'm not going out there. Besides, shouldn't we be docking at Mia soon?
We haven't even been on the water an hour. Have some patience.
Little froggy, use those legs and fly high into the sky.
You're sure to have a great future, my boy.
Great job. See that again.
Oh, why? Why does the ocean water have to be so salty? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Jingoro-dono.
What is it?
A wooden frog.
I was scared by that.
I I think you may have dropped something. Here you go. What are you looking for?
Someone's missing.
What?
There's one less person in here. We should take a look around.
Very well, but we do this quietly.
Wait! Don't go!
Do you want to do this or not?
Fine. I'll go out there with you.
Tenzin-sama is my master. I should rejoice that he and Oboro-sama would marry. But not like this. Even though I want him to stop, I cannot defy him. But Oboro-sama is my master above him. She is the leader of the Iga. And Tenzin-sama is prepared to violate all of her wishes. Oboro-sama, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. My princess, no! I can't! No! Princess. No! Tenzin-sama! Stop this! Tenzin-sama! Tenzin-sama? Oboro-sama?
Koshiro. He tried to.
What is this?
Is he dead, Koshiro?
Did you do this to him? Did you?
No, I thought that you saved me.
Oboro-sama!
Can you please help us?
What happened to Tenzin?
I know the man who did this. He's on the boat. We have to find him. He's here.
Who are you talking about? Jingoro Dono. Where are you going? You stay here. Protect Oboro-sama at all costs.
Where are you? Show yourself! You're a dead man! There you are. Get out here, you coward!
Have you lost it? Put that sword away!
I know you're here! Show your support! Gilbu, it is you!
You wanted me to show myself? Well, here I am!
Jingoro Dono!
Man overboard! Port!
Where did he go?
Help me! The salt water! Get me out of here! What's the matter with him?
No! You can't die now! Jingoro Dono! I'm coming for you! Oh, no! Jingoro Dono.
Impossible.
We will reach the port very soon, but the Igas... You predicted they would go ahead. Do you think they did?
Yes. If they had not, our journey across the land would have been pointless. They would have found us.
He is there, on board. At this moment, Gyobu is crossing swords with the Iga.
Once that man has his mind and heart set on something, no one can stand before him. He is an impassable force.
But you're dead!
Trick trickery usually doesn't work on me. I'm impressed, Gyobu.
I killed you myself, with my own hands! You're dead! I felt the life leave you!
Is that so? Well, then I suppose you have a ghost standing before you now. No, I am very much alive. And you have failed again. Yes, great skill. Perfect for running away. This boat is simply too small for you to keep hiding, like a coward.
If you must resort to words to hurt me, your cause is lost. My excitement to slay you Iga is almost boiling through my skin.
Now! Hurry and climb the rope!
Your death will not pass unnoticed. I will avenge you.
Your aim is off since coming back from the dead.
Is that so? You should know this. My sword was not forged to kill filth from the Koga world, but I have no other means. Especially if your way is to hide in the darkest shadows, cowering from the face of your enemy.
You forget your history. It is the gutless Iga who wait in hiding as they've done since the betrayal of the Tensho era.
What are these lies you speak?
Before the Oda army attacked the Iga, my father was ambushed and slaughtered outside of our village. That is the way of your people.
Perhaps you are right. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Just stay by me.
You're cruel, Gyobu. Hiding while an innocent is killed. This is on your shoulders. Since you refuse to face me.
An Iga ninja preaching about cruelty. Your soul is as lost as your mind. Even if you forget your people's evil deeds, fate will not. And today, I am your fate. I will never forget that day. Never.
You hesitated. Why, Gyobu? Did you feel it cowardly attacking from behind? Or somewhere inside, do you have sympathy for your enemy?
My son, such actions betray your weakness. The kind of weakness that will dig your grave someday. There is no talk of compassion in the ninja code. If you wish to survive in this world, you must be able to overcome the weakness of empathy.
Yes, Father. It won't happen again. Father, are you going to Tsubagakure?
The constant squabbles between the Koga and the Iga have become far too abundant. Both sides are worn thin. I have been ordered by Danjo-sama to meet with him as a representative.
Father, please. Please take caution on your journey.
I am a ninja. Do you think that I would forget my training? I'm going to be around a long time. The rift between our clans is not a cloth to be sewn back together in an afternoon. But more blood spilled is not a way of life for either. Only a fool would continue the clash past this point. We've planned a path to harmony. It is my desire to have a long life of peace with you, my son. That is why I take my leave today. I will be back.
Father, how would you like a hot pot of forest greens for dinner when you come back? They're perfectly in season. I'll even use Mother's special recipe.
Down! It was an Iga trap. Bastards.
Father! Father!
Gyobu, my son.
Father, don't die! You can't die!
No crying. Ninjas have no need for compassion.
You can't die, Father!
After that bloody day, the No Hostilities Pact was forged by the first Hattori Hanzo. I would never be able to avenge the murder of my greatest mentor, my own father. That day changed me from the inside out, and I made my decision. would thrive on one thing above all others. My hatred. The one thing that pushes me forward is my undying loathing for the Iga. Hatred that extends to all of their people. It is my food. It is my water. It is my shelter. It is my lack of any compassion.
The boy has become a man. Your mouth flaps about with such pettiness. Can't you see? I feel no sorrow for you, casting away your compassion. It is a useless emotion in our world. As for your father, I have a strong sense that you will be with him quite soon.
Don't you speak of him!
The crate, it's moving! Hurry, son, come on! Wait, no!
Nice to see you again. I had forgotten what oaths look like.
Name-calling. You've sunk low in your play to break me. But you won't forget my face! You're dead! What have you done?
Papa, no! Please, don't die!
Gyobu! No more hiding!
Such perfect timing. Say hello to your father, Kasumi Gyobu. Having heard no word from these two, I fear they must also be dead. You fought well, my friends. Iga and Koga. We each have 4 pawns, and the end game is drawing near. We may act alone, but we are a clan above all. In this game, Iga shall reign.
Is that some kind of art? It looks like a man is in the boards. Let's go. I don't like this.
Kyobu.
Another member of our great clan has fallen. Grandfather Kazamachi, Jubei, Josuke, Okoi.
Keep your mouth quiet. You'll scare the fish away.
Kazamachi, the stars tell me there is bad luck for you with water. You would be better suited doing anything besides fishing today.
That Jubei, so full of lies.
Very nicely done, Kazamachi Dono.
Where's my bad luck with water now? Looks like I proved Jubei wrong.
Hold it right there!
There's nowhere to run, Josuke!
Yobu, Okoi, what's going on?
I am so sorry, Okoi Dono. But my hand has a very good reason for doing what it did.
What's that?
Your rear end was talking to my hand, begging it to reach out and say hi. Come here. Please touch. Please touch.
Cancel boar stew for dinner. Let's have Josuke stew instead.
That sounds like it would be way too fatty for my taste. But the good news is that we'll have food for months.
You don't want to do that. With fatty meat like this, those lovely buttocks of yours might expand too much.
Do that again, Josuke, and you're a dead man!
learn, do you? If I were you, I'd be sick of getting beat up.
I was joking, but Akoi Dono has no sense of humor.
You should just be happy she didn't follow through with her plans to cook you for dinner.
I was gonna ask Simon to disguise himself as me so I wouldn't get hurt. But I never asked him.
Wise up. Simon's skills have limits. He couldn't transform into a body like yours even if he wanted to.
It was worth a shot.
I know. You don't want to escort Genosuke-sama.
Of course not. Think of where he's going. Why would anyone want to go to that awful place?
I never would have imagined Genosuke-sama agreeing to an arranged marriage with the enemy.
The rump of an Iga princess? Oh, sounds so unappealing. It's probably tough and lumpy. Who would want that?
Don't worry, no one will find us out here. All the men are at their posts keeping watch for any signs of the approaching Koga, so we're safe from curious eyes.
But you're not keeping watch. Shouldn't you be with the other men?
Another set of eyes out there would do no good. I'd rather be right here, where I know what I'm looking for.
Yashamaru.
On second thought, maybe this is not the best time to steal away.
Yashamaru Dono? I ask you to help me to calm my nerves. I fear doing anything embarrassing or clumsy. Give me guidance so I do not shame my people. Please, watch over me in my time of need.
Ogen-sama, when I agreed to present Oboro-sama to Hattori, I had expected something a bit more proper.
Tenzin, why is your hair all curly?
I was not made aware that the Koga would be represented as well.
We are bound by the No Hostilities Pact. There is no need for such concern.
Very well.
Pardon me, Ogun-sama. The palanquin is ready for departure any time.
Wanna go play?
I have no understanding of why you would choose such a young child as the heir of Tsubagakari, especially since she is not even your own child. This bloodline has many more who are better suited for such a position, not that silly little girl.
When you see the heir of the Koga, you will know why.
Danjo of the Koga and Ogen of the Iga. Neither has ever found a mate among their own. Each chose their successors from their distant bloodline. But both these children possess the power of the eyes. Kiyohachiro.
Yes. It will be boring to listen to grown-ups. Let's go outside. It's a beautiful day to play. Someone will come along to get you when we're done.
Do you?
I heard that the Iga are nothing but disgusting and cruel.
Cruel? No.
Yeah, and your village stinks too.
But that's not true. Our village is a wonderful place to live.
Why do you say that?
For one, we have wild rabbits.
We have those in our village too.
But our rabbits are colorful. I've seen brown ones, gray ones, and sometimes even black.
Back home, we have white ones all over.
Yeah, well, we have... The sunshine in our village is always sparkling.
Sparkling... sunshine?
Everyone back home treats me very well. Nenki swings me high into the air with his hair. Koshiro carves me little statues and things. And Akaginyu, she likes to tell me stories.
That sounds really nice. If I can, I'd like to visit sometime.
Sure.
Is the young lady your daughter?
Perhaps there was a time when we had such a bond, but those memories have faded. I see her growing so quickly into a woman. Oboro-sama, you should rest your feet inside the palanquin.
But I like walking with you. That boy was a Koga. He said they had a nice village.
I would think that they do.
Can I play with him again?
Yes. Of course. Oboro-sama.
Oboro-sama! 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 There you are.
I'm sorry I'm late.
You're sweating right through your clothes, and your makeup is completely ruined. It's running down your cheeks like water.
Can you fix it?
We will be cutting it close, but I think so. I've been able to handle much worse situations. Take a look. Never in my life have I seen a prettier face.
Thank you, Akaginyu.
That's it! I can't stand this anymore!
Kagero?
Seems I'm quite in demand today.
What is wrong with Kagero?
She asked me to look at the stars and tell her what would happen with Ginosuke-sama's marriage meeting. I said I would not.
Well, that's the same reason I am visiting you.
Whatever the stars may say regarding his marriage, it is not for you, Kagero, or anyone else to know. I could reveal what fate has in store for Ginosuke-sama, but nothing will have any effect on the feelings churning inside him.
You are right about that. These eyes, they may be blind, but the visions I have behind them are vivid. I can see the fixed intensity of Ginosuke-sama. What lies beyond his decisions are becoming reality, for that is where the future of the Koga people waits.
Ginosuke, only you can decide for yourself. And I will not say that your beliefs are wrong, but this hatred between our people is 400 years old. It will not simply cease overnight.
I understand, but my desire is still holding strong. I foresee a day in the very near future when the Koga and the Iga can shed the shackles of this long-standing feud. We will move forward into a new world, a united clan to change the future for all.
You are still so young.
Oh no.
Oboro-sama is headed right for us. On my signal, Nenki.
Right. You can count on me, old man.
Well, did it stop your hiccups or not? We could scare you again.
I got it. We can sneak up during the marriage meeting and lop off Ginosuke's head. That'll give her a good scare.
Nengi, the Iga will not be responsible for breaking the No Hostilities Pact.
Ha! I was just kidding. Even I wouldn't do something as crazy as that.
That's not a wager I would make.
Drink this. Now take at least 4 sips without any breaths in between them. Did it work?
It feels like they've stopped.
Danjo has just arrived with the rest from the Koga clan.
Oh no, Hakigenyu.
There's no need to worry, Oboro-sama. I'll bring the tea and bid them welcome.
No, I want to do that.
You have too much on your mind to bother.
No, please, let me do it.
Oboro! Shingaro Dono?
After your little trick, I guess there's no need for mine.
I guess he was trying to scare the hiccups out of her, too.
Subagakure, it has not changed.
Ever since that day, time has ceased in our village. But no force on earth can hold back these determined wrinkles.
You are not the only one who has aged, Ogun.
I have brought tea for us. Forgive me. I am so sorry.
Oboro-sama, what's wrong? What, did he not like you?
Wow. Those Iga guys are so serious about their women.
Oboro.
Please, I ask your forgiveness. I brought shame upon our people. I don't deserve what I have been given.
That's quite enough of that, my dear. It seems that Genosuke has taken a real liking to you. I was told to tell you that he wants very much to see you again. I have always known that your womanly ways would bring you good fortune.
Grandfather, there was something different about the eyes of Oboro. I could not place it.
Ah, yes, you noticed. Oboro has what we have come to know as the Mystic Eye. This means that her eyes can dispel every form of ninja art known to us. However, she has no knowledge of how to control this extraordinary power with which she was born. Even her own people, her allies, can be destroyed by it. She was brought up as a child, ignorant of the world that exists between our clans. She was chosen by Ogun as the successor of the Iga people, but she has never been told of that day.
I, for one, would love to see what happens if you cast your ninja eyes upon that Iga princess. What do you say?
Her eyes are the key to a life without bloodshed. A simple glance from her was all it took.
That hawk belongs to Ogun.
I pray now. I pray that the Koga and the Iga will truly shed their animosity and move forward into a new world as one. A united clan to change the future for all. One united clan to change the future for all.
It's Ogun's hawk, and it's carrying a scroll.
Stay here. I'll get it.
Kagero, do not pursue it too far.
Of course not. I understand.
Wait here. I'll go with her.
That is the hawk that once belonged to Ogun of the Iga. Now that she is in the next world, only one person can be controlling it. Oboro.
Two of them stayed behind. From what I could hear, it appears Hyoma is the one to my left, so the one to my right must be Simon. Nenki had his opportunity. He could have finished off each one of them, but here they stand while his remains have become part of the earth. I will succeed where he failed.
You can stop trying to hide yourself, Tenzin. I can sense every step you take.
I know that voice.
The hawk flies as if to lead us.
Simon Dono, over there.
I see.
Our enemy has escaped. But not too far. She must be keeping an eye on us.
She would not be so careless as to attack the two of us while we stand together. We must let this go for now.
But why?
If she is nearby and we cannot sense her presence, then I am certain we are not being lured by Oboro. Aside from being born into this world with her mystic eye, Oboro possesses no other skill or knowledge of the ninja arts. She knows no stealth. It's too quiet. I fear the Iga have lured us away in order to trap the others.
Wait.
How shrewd. The Genosuke who chased the hawk. He was actually Simon. And here we stand.
It is you.
I commend your work with Nenki and Hotorubi. They were worthy opponents, and you bested them with ease. Both of you are blind. Pity. You missed seeing your friend Gyobu. I left him the way he died and placed him in your path.
No. Both of us saw him with our mind's eyes, and we bid our farewells. We prayed for him on his journey to the next world, and we thank you for allowing us this honor.
So, you mock me. Do you? Then why don't you see this with your mind's eye? Koga Genosuke, it has been my desire to allow you to live right up until the very end. That way you could witness the extinction of the Koga as well as my marriage to Oboro-sama. Only then would I kill you. But it appears the stars have fated your moment of death to be now.
Sheath your sword, Tenzin. We are traveling to Sunpu only to confirm the intentions of retired Shogun Ieyasu. Find your remaining Iga, escort them back to your village, and wait there. We desire a true end to the violence erupting from the dissolution of the No Hostilities Pact. This vicious hatred that has permeated both our peoples since the Battle of the Tensho era could well be forgiven and forgotten very soon. This rivalry has been 400 long years, and both sides have sacrificed too much blood. With this blood soaked deeply into the soils of the earth, many still know very little of why we remain locked in this turmoil. We would like to see a different end than the digging of countless graves. And so, we are asking you, Tenzin, as the leader of your people and as Oboro's chief confidant, let us sever these ancient binds of hatred. All of which I speak is the will of the Koga leader, Genosuke. Hyoma.
Of all the ridiculous things to bring up now, Genosuke, are you a coward? What about your letter challenging us to find you?
He had no choice. There are many among us who loathe the Iga people.
Now, Hyoma, I feel you compensate your lack of sight with a clever tongue and an even quicker parade of ideas. I've misjudged the Koga!
Yakushiji Tenzin, you are wrong about one thing. I will not witness your marriage.
You accept your death?
No. Your blood will be spilled before that happens.
Ah, not only are you blind, but you are mad as well.
Now, Genosuke-sama.
Yes, Hyoma, I permit you. Look upon him. It is difficult to surpass such an incredible mentor.
I do not deserve such praise. I am merely your substitute while darkness holds your eyes.
That is not true. You know me. You've seen through my walls. I have built them around myself to the point where I even worry Simon and Kagero. They see me as a useless leader.
We all understand how you feel. It is not weakness that we see in you. It's just that there is such a deep hatred for the Iga. This hatred has warped any perspective we might have on these matters. It is the sole emotion we have felt toward the Iga our entire lives. It is not something trivial. It is very real. And it has led us to where we now stand.
We have crossed a line in the sand. I do not want to lose you to this fight. The Koga have cared for me since birth. You are all precious to me.
Genosuke-sama!
Please, tell us you're not hurt.
Calm yourselves, we are fine. I'm just glad both of you are safe.
Tenzin has fallen? Here, Nenki and Hotarubi, as well as Jingaro, have all had their names crossed out in blood.
It must be the blood of Gyobu. He fought like a warrior.
Genosuke-sama, forgive us. We let the hawk get away from us. And we could not find its master.
When you find this hawk again, I want it dead, along with the one who is leading its way.
Even if it is Oboro? Are you ordering her death through our hands?
Yes, I am. She's nothing but an Iga woman.
Simon, Kagero, you need not appear so surprised. Genosuke-sama ordered me to look upon Tenzin with my dojutsu. It is important that we take all opportunities that arise.
Yoma, Kagero, would you please go on ahead and accompany Genosuke-sama to Okazaki?
Simon Dono, what will you do here?
This corpse and I have some unfinished business. I feared him most, for I did not know his skills. I had thought him to be superior in his techniques, but in the end, he was as weak as a pig in line for slaughter.
Thank you, Akaginyu. I'm sorry I insisted on bathing.
No need for apologies. The salt in the air can be very dry. You're right for wanting to protect your delicate skin. It must have been uncomfortable for you out on the sea. I should have noticed.
Oboro-sama, I am going to take you and make you my wife. You were raised to be the next leader of the Iga people. If we are to ensure our bloodline into the future, then you must take a worthy husband. These breasts have gone untouched by Genosuke, but I can feel them growing warm under my touch. I can feel their longing. Seducing a woman is an ancient ninja technique, and I am very skilled.
Akaginyu,
Yes.
would you please scrub harder? The flautists. The ones that were playing on the boat. Were they traveling minstrels, do you think?
Papa! Papa, no!
I wonder what has become of them.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. Maybe they have continued their journey on to the next performance.
I wish to hear that music again.
Our paths could cross any time in the future.
Has Koshiro retired for the evening? I never had a chance to express my gratitude. I know he had to endure great pain in following orders. I was hoping that before Tenzin returned from his patrol of the area, I would have a chance to thank Koshiro.
Well, I'm afraid that the two of them have gone out to scout together. By now, they must be nearing the city of Kumaba. They plan on slaying Hyoma this night.
But how? Koshiro does not have use of his eyes.
I know that. I tried to stop him too.
You say this because you fear for me?
No, it's Koshiro.
You know this is not a journey for pleasure.
Yes, right. Please forgive my concerns.
It is a fact that on the road a traveling companion can sometimes become much more than a friend.
That's not it at all.
Once we kill off all the Koga, we can enjoy 2 wedding ceremonies. One for Oboro and myself, and one for you and Koshiro.
No, that's not what I meant. Do not worry, Oboro-sama. Koshiro Dono is well. I'm sure. I feel it inside.
You do?
I've never been more sure.
Tenzin-sama.
What happened on the boat was simply an act to draw out the Koga I knew to be lurking in the shadows. It is now time to put this out of your mind.
Where have you gone, Tenzin-sama? You cannot leave me alone! Tenzin-sama! Ogin's hawk. Have you seen Tenzin-sama? Is he all right? Where are you going? To what are you leading me? I don't understand why this has happened. How did I ever come to hate the Koga? I walk down this path toward death, and I don't know the reasons we fight. My princess. I will protect my princess, as well as the Iga, the honorable Iga people who raised me to be the man I've become. My princess. Yes, I will take the princess away from this world of horror and blood, and I will stay by her side, forever protecting her. This is my oath. What can I do in this condition? Genosuke, I do not doubt the love you feel for Oboro-sama. But how can you be satisfied with the nightmare we are putting her through?
No, please don't go! Genosuke-sama, please, come back to me.
You are nothing but a Koga. If the Koga were dead, my princess wouldn't have to endure such pain.
You are still unsure of yourself, and it reflects in your heavy footsteps. Genosuke-sama, I do not blame you for how you feel. It is a result of youth, this uncertainty. But time mercilessly carries on without regard to anyone's desires, even those of a leader. As the man entrusted to protect you, I may be wrong in saying this, but I feel you should stay unsure of yourself until you are the last remaining Koga in this world. When I see Danjo-sama in the next life, I will apologize to him personally for harboring these thoughts. But since Danjo-sama is not here to guide you, I stand alone in my duties.
What is it that you sense?
A presence. Someone is approaching.
Are you Koga?
I know that voice. It is Koshiro.
My, Lady Oio, you look concerned. What is the matter?
What is the matter? Someone tried to poison Lord Kunoichio. I'm sure of it. We must all give thanks that his life was spared, but we have to find the saboteur who did this. I shall report this to the retired Shogun Ieyasu and Sumpu right away.
You will do no such thing. With the matter of succession at the forefront of all thoughts these days, I feel that unwise. Stirring up emotions during such volatile times would only come back to haunt us.
Well then, what do you suggest?
Lord Takechio, you have such a powerful swing.
I have an idea. Perhaps you can tell that she-fox out there the same words you have spoken to me.
Koga Genosuke.
It's one of the Igas.
Genosuke-sama.
Kagero, lead Genosuke-sama as far away from here as you can.
But what will you do?
Hyoma, please.
Genosuke-sama, you must look deeply into the heart of this world if you seek truth.
Hyoma.
Take him and go. Kagero!
We must go.
Genosuke!
Stop!
Shiro, look at me!
Hawk, where have you taken position? Use your wings and reveal the location of my enemy.
It is as I suspected. This is the one whose eyes Genosuke-sama rendered useless. I do not fare well. How I wish to gaze upon that view again. Genosuke-sama.
Where are you, Koga? From which direction will you attack?
I've made a mistake.
Hyoma, you've arrived.
Danjo-sama, I received word that you summoned me.
Yes, I did. Do you know this young boy here? This boy is his mother's son through and through. Your older sister's blood flows strongly through his veins. I want you to train him. Train him in the manner of your eyes. I want him strong, stronger than I've ever been. Do you feel that you can accomplish this?
I do. Though we must consider, sometimes a keen vision can create more problems.
What do you think of him, Hyoma?
I think he is a perfect candidate. That child has greatness inside him. Do you enjoy the bird calls before dusk, Genosuke-sama?
I don't need birds. They're useless to me!
Don't be such an oaf. In order to become a man, you must first learn to appreciate the lovely details of life. Is something bothering you, Genosuke-sama? You're distracted.
Yes, something's bothering me. I hate being treated like a baby. I want to learn your skill like I was promised. All I do every day is walk. Walk around Manjidani with this stupid blindfold on.
I am curious. Do you dislike walking?
I want to become stronger for the sake of the Koga people. And this isn't making me stronger at all.
When your enemy discovers you use the art of your eyes, his first move will be to remove them. This is one of the basic rules of martial arts. It is vital to train this way in case your sight is ever taken away from you.
I don't care about that! I want to be taught how to use the art of my eyes! Hyoma!
Let us continue your training, Genosuke-sama. You must sharpen your remaining senses. Once this is done, even a mountain path such as this will be an easy one to cross.
I'm not an idiot!
You must be more careful. We are in a dangerous position on this mountainside.
Oh, is it dangerous?
I only speak the truth when I tell you it's dangerous up here. One misstep, and you can die in an instant. This world is one of mysteries and complex ideas. It is filled with a variety of men, from the tranquil to the crazed, and everything is constantly changing. However, if you choose to look deeply into the heart of this world, you will find truth in the chaos. It is then that you will see the reality with those eyes.
That's all?
That is all I know of the way behind the art of my eyes. The truth behind the lives that all of us lead on this earth.
Well, what is the truth behind it?
If I actually knew that, I would sleep better at night.
Thanks for nothing, Hyoma.
Genosuke-sama! Did the animal hurt you anywhere? Genosuke-sama. Danjo-sama was correct in his judgments of Genosuke-sama's character. He has great potential in his mastery of the dojutsu, the art of the eyes. However, my heart cannot shield the fear that grows there. If there exists justice in this world, injustice must also exist. There is beauty and comfort in this world, and so there must also be the ugly and the frightening. I fear that Genosuke-sama's eyes are too pure to be able to deal with both sides, the white and the black. But then again, there may be no need to cover those eyes. They may be exactly what this world needs. Genosuke-sama, how are you feeling this morning?
Hyoma.
Genosuke-sama.
Hyoma, you saved me.
We've arrived. It is now time for you to remove your blindfold.
No. I can see just fine. I see, Hyoma. This is the truth of the world.
Absolutely.
The sun is simply magnificent. It's glorious, and it shines over all. Not just the Koga, but over the Iga people as well.
And that is the truth of the world.
Thank you for showing me the truth.
You cannot die, Genosuke-sama. You must live past this day.
Hyoma. I know that I hit my enemy, but I cannot hear him fall. Did I miss him? Is that possible? Where are you, Koga Ninja? Where are you? Where are you?
Grandmother's hawk. Does that mean Tenzin and Koshiro have returned?
I don't know, but it seems to me that the hawk has returned on its own accord. Oh no, what if something horrible has happened to both of them? I have a bad feeling inside. Koshiro Dono.
Where have you disappeared? I cannot afford to waste any more time fighting with a dead man! I exist only to protect the princess! I must hurry. I must hurry to Oboro-sama!
Koshiro Dono.
What? Who's there?
Koshiro Dono.
Akaginyu!
Koshiro Dono.
That was Akiginyu Dono's voice. I know it. Akiginyu Dono, what are you doing here?
Koshiro Dono, behind you. The man who died standing in the road is Miroga Hyoma of the Koga.
He is? I understand. That is why I did not sense him fall. He stayed true to the end. Miroga Hyoma, this was all my pleasure. Akiginyu Dono, why are you here? Has something gone wrong at the inn? Is Oboro-sama still hiding safely with you? No matter how bad the truth, please tell me. I must know of Oboro-sama's fate.
Koshiro Dono. It was the Koga. Kizuragi Simon appeared at the inn like a flash of lightning. In no time at all, he had viciously slaughtered Oboro-sama. There is nothing left of her in this world.
Not my princess! What now? What am I going to do now? I swore to protect her with my life, and I failed! I failed in my sole obligation! Damn it! Damn it! I hate them! I hate all of them! Every single one of those evil Koga will pay for this with their lives!
Koshiro Dono.
You must tell me. At the inn, when Oboro-sama was slain, what were you doing? Tell me!
I was bound hand and foot, tied up like a boar for slaughter, but I was able to free myself. I was overcome with desperation to find you and Tenzin-sama and report what had happened. I didn't think I could evade them well enough to make it here, but somehow I did.
My princess is dead. I can't bear to hear this. Akiginyu Dono, I fear this is the end.
It is. But now I have no regrets, for I can see the path I must follow. Please, Koshiro Dono. You must use your hands.
Akiginyu Dono.
Use your hands and kill me. Kill me. You must kill me.
I don't know if I can.
Please, Koshiro Dono, kill me. Koshiro Dono. It's over. The Iga have lost. And so, we must do the honorable thing. Let us die together.
Koshiro!
It's tiring. The seductive voice of a woman.
Chikuma Koshiro, all you need to know in moving from this world to the next is that you died in Akagenyu's arms.
Obodo's hawk must have made its way back to the inn where she stays. We must find them.
Koshiro Dono? Koshiro Dono? Koshiro Dono! He's gone! Koshiro Dono! They killed him! He's dead!
Akikinyu.
Koshiro Dono.
But how?
They came here just as we expected.
Simon, if you hold on to your current guise, you can approach close enough to kill them both.
Oboro.
Koshiro Dono. They killed you, and somehow they did not leave a single mark on your body. You bastard. You killed Koshiro Dono.
Akikinyu, do you see someone?
I see a Koga ninja who died standing on his own 2 feet. This sewer rat and Koshiro must have killed each other in battle.
I must take this opportunity to use your body, Hyoma. Please forgive me.
His face is shredded like goose meat, but his hair hangs loose, if memory serves. This is a member of the Koga clan known as Muroga Hyoma.
Akikinyu, what are you doing? Akikinyu, stop now! Akikinyu, please! You must stop! Dishonoring the dead goes against everything that we as Iga believe. You should know this. Listen. When Tenzin humiliated Kasumi Gyobu by staking his body in front of that bridge, I was disgusted by it. Hyoma may have been our enemy, but his skill was great enough to take Koshiro with him into death, and to disrespect that struggle would disrespect everything that Koshiro worked toward in his final moments. You can see, Hyoma didn't fall even in death, which says his heart must have ached deeply for someone. Do you not agree with me on this? Where is Tenzin? Could the same fate have befallen him?
Tenzin-sama is not dead. It's impossible if you didn't know.
Simon Dono, are you confident in Tenzin's death?
Of course I am. I've seen enough death to know it when I see it. That woman is mad with grief. She doesn't know what she's saying.
We must destroy them, and now is the time. Oboro.
Something is wrong.
What is it, Simon Dono? What are you waiting for?
People are approaching from the east. It's rather late to be traveling with so many.
Father, I assume you have heard that Lady Ofuku has secretly taken her leave for Ise.
Is that the reason for your return?
I suspect that she will try and force the results between Koga and Iga. I can deploy my men.
Do not.
As you wish.
Shiro Dono.
Put down the weapon and identify yourself immediately. Something's wrong. Stay on guard. We don't know if they're friend or foe.
We are travelers on our way to Sunpu under the orders of retired Shogun Ieyasu, and I demand to know who you are as well. There are many enemies on this road tonight.
Wait, what's that? On their way to the Shogun? You dare utter his name? Only an insolent person would toss his name around.
That's enough! Tell us who you are!
We are Iga, traveling from Subagakure.
Iga?
What was that? What did she just say? Did you just say that you were Iga? From Subagakure?
Lady Ofuku, please.
Enough, man. You may stand down. I hear the truce was nullified by Hattori Hanzo and your people now fight with the Koga. Is this true? Are you and your traveling companion part of this war?
Tell me who you are.
I am wet nurse and caregiver to the Shogun's heir, Lord Takachiyo. My name is Ofuku. I suspect I know who you are. Are your names Oboro and Akaginyu?
What do you know of us?
I know much more than you might think. Ogun herself made a list of the 10 best ninja she had in her clan. This register was passed on to retired Shogun Ieyasu, who in turn passed it on to me. The Iga 10 have been trusted with an important duty. You were chosen especially to serve Lord Takachiyo. I would like to know, who is this dead man lying in the road?
An enemy. He was one of the Koga 10, and he went by the name of Muroga Hyoma.
Well done! You slaughtered one of the Koga! Tell me, my Iga women, what of your comrades in this? Surely you do not travel this late at night alone. Where are the other 8 from Ogun's list?
They're dead. We are all that remain.
How could that be? The No Hostilities Pact was dissolved only a few days ago.
There is something I do not understand. A moment ago, you said we were chosen to serve Lord Takachiyo, which is the first I have heard of this. Can you explain these duties of which you speak?
How can you not know? That's impossible. You're saying that you and the Koga have been killing each other, and no one has been informed of a reason for this? Very well. I will explain to you. There are extremely grave consequences resting on the shoulders of your war.
Are you certain that leaving Lady Ofuku to her own devices is a wise move? We let her run rampant and unwanted conflict may surface.
It will be quite the opposite, I believe. In the interest of preventing further strife, I have decided to leave Lady Ofuku alone. Perhaps you did not know that she was the second wife of Lord Inaba of Sado. One day she discovered that he had a concubine who had borne him a child, and he intended this child to be his heir. While Lord Inaba was away from home, Ofuku invited the concubine and child to move into the estate. Once there, she stabbed them both to death, calmly climbed into her palanquin, and left. The fact is, the more you try to rein this woman in, the angrier she becomes, and at that point she will cross any bridge to spite you. It is wiser to simply let her be. This way there will be less trouble for all of us.
Are you sure in this plan?
Kyo Hachiro, as the fourth Hattori, I, Hanzo Masahiro, will guarantee it. Regardless of what conniving tricks Ofuku has up her sleeve, there is no one in the world who can step in between two warring ninja factions and wield any kind of true influence.
Do you see now? Is it not the most noble of causes? Oboro, Akaginyu, I would be most honored if you both joined me on my trek to Sunpu. In fact, given the dangerous circumstances, I must insist upon it. These are the only two left. For the sake of Lord Takachio, I cannot let these two perish. Ladies, what do you say? I promise the journey will be a worthy one for both of you.
The no hostilities pact that has bound our people for so long has been nullified. However, I do not intend to resume this fight because I see no purpose behind it. Why should I kill in the name of something I do not believe nor see? Questions such as this have compelled me to travel to Sunpu and ask retired Shogun Ieyasu and Hattori Dono for guidance in these matters.
We will go to Sunpu.
A wise decision.
Oboro-sama, we cannot run with our tails between our legs and let the Koga win.
Of course not. I will oversee their demise. Also, I will ensure the two of you stay alive.
The woman is right. Getting Oboro-sama to Sunpu as quickly and as safely as possible should take priority. As for myself, I have other plans.
If we go to Sunpu, I can have an audience with the retired Shogun and Hattori-sama. Then, even if I must sacrifice my own life, I will make sure the No Hostilities Pact is reinstated.
I would have never thought the end of the No Hostilities Pact was an effort to determine the next shogun. I don't know whether to be intrigued or offended.
I see. Finally, I understand.
Pardon me.
Tenzin-sama.
You summoned me, Ogun-sama.
Yes, Tenzin. I must ask you. When the Oda made their initial attack against us, where in the battle were you?
I am ashamed to say that I missed it. The moment fighting commenced, I received a single gunshot wound and died. I heard something, Ogun-sama. Apparently, you missed the perfect opportunity to kill Koga Danjo. A pity. I assumed that taking such harsh action proved too much. You were deceived by someone for whom you held such strong feelings. Even the boldest of warriors could find such a thing overwhelming. But please, do not consider this a failure by any means. Danjo being alive has unified the Iga more than his death ever could. I take my leave of you.
Tenzin, please wait. Forgive my weakness.
Ogun-sama, the insults are over. I will not allow the past mistakes to be repeated. Oboro-sama will be mine, and Genosuke, I will bury him with my own hands.
The sounds of the wind are chilling.
Perhaps they bother you because they are actually curses of the dead. Tell me, Genosuke-sama, after the things we heard tonight, are you having any second thoughts?
This cannot be stopped. The bloodshed of both Koga and Iga will continue until one is eradicated from this world. Only on that day will this war end.
Where is Genosuke-sama?
I asked him to get some rest and stay out of sight for a while. If the Iga are being protected by the Tokugawa, the tide will hasten a turn in our direction.
But Genosuke-sama has made up his mind. He said himself that he is prepared to kill Oboro and the Iga.
Even more reason to hide him. We need our leader to survive at all costs. It is he that carries us. We need him to follow through with the goal that we may be unable to complete. Listen, Kagero, the sun will always rise and set. This is a constant. But during the next few cycles, how many more lives will be lost? I do not wish to appear this way, any more than Genosuke-sama wishes to hide. But we do our part so those in Koga can live their lives.
Do you believe we can win?
Be alert. We must assure our guests' safety.
Oboro-sama. No, you can't. You must stay inside.
Akikinyu, I am sorry, but I wish to walk. I want to feel the earth beneath my feet. I do not want to forget this one thing. That we are truly alive and part of the world.
Just what do you think you're doing? Don't you realize the Koga could attack at any second? You must exercise more caution. We're moving right now! To your positions, men!
Yes, sir.
She refused breakfast and has not touched the dinner before her.
Let her do as she pleases. She need only survive until the successorship has been made official.
that. This inn houses an important person who enjoys their privacy. There are no vacancies.
Interesting. Now, what important person would that be?
A vagrant like you doesn't need to know. Now get out of here before I remove you myself.
What are you doing?
We need help! There's an intruder, men!
Tenzin-sama! You're mistaken. He's our ally. I am sorry for the confusion, Tenzin-sama, but these men are merely vassals. They're with Lady Ofuku, who is the wet nurse for Lord Takachio, the Shogun's firstborn. Their party came upon Oboro and I when we found Koshiro.
Then she is in line with the Shogun?
Please, Tenzin-sama, listen. We must tell her. Explain it. Why we are here.
There is no time. I have other pressing issues. I have located a Koga, the woman who is known to her people as Kagero. I saw her at Imurabashi, waiting, or so it seemed. It is likely that the ones for whom she is waiting are none other than Koga Genosuke and Kizarage Simon.
If you're going on a hunt for Koga blood, we would like to lend our support.
You would be wise to leave ward of the soldiers. The fight that rages is not yours. The Koga are much too formidable an opponent for the likes of you. Do not forget that we are Iga by birth. Our pride would never allow us to have anyone hurt our enemies but us.
Does he need to fight them alone?
If you didn't know, Kagero is the one who killed Koshiro.
Koshiro Dono. But I saw him there. He died while he was fighting Hyoma.
So you were to understand. But from what I know, this Kagero woman is a stealthy type who will gladly steal a kiss from a man just before turning her breath into poison. You didn't find any wounds on Koshiro's body, did you? This treacherous art takes no effect on women. So, I'm afraid I must ask you...
Tenzin-sama! You must wait for a moment while I retrieve something.
We can't.
Oh, Tenzin-sama.
Akaginyo. Is that what I think it is?
Please forgive me. I know that he is our enemy, but to Oboro-sama, he is the man she loves. I didn't think it right to send her into the world with nothing to remember him by.
Think nothing of it. I will allow this, but we will speak no more of it. This woman you call Ofuku, is she prepared to use all her resources to kill the Koga herself?
Yes.
Then she is a fool. The succession is not something that any Koga or Iga would consider. What exists between our people is hatred and vengeance, a drive to bring this age-old feud to a close. If any of us were to use outsiders to bring about victory, we would disgrace all of those who died before us. Their souls could never rest in peace after such an indiscretion.
I agree. I felt that way about this conflict since I was just a young girl. I want to ensure no Koga ever see the sunrise again. This war, it is my war, and it will only end when they all die. I wish, though, that through these dark days, Oboro-sama would not be without sight. I worry for her. Her eyes. She must make it to Sunpu.
They are a serious problem for all our interests.
I don't much want to be in a war between two clans, but Lady Ofuku has ordered this.
This flute of Koga Genosuke, you have had it with you since last being in Subagakure?
Yes. From what I've come to understand, it was given to Oboro-sama as a token of farewell and remembrance from Genosuke.
Then why do you keep it? It is not your gift to give and receive at will. If it is Oboro-sama's, then she should have it. This flute might quell the longing inside her.
It may do the opposite.
The human heart is more difficult to understand than anything, especially the heart of your enemy. No matter how you may meditate over the subject, the answers simply do not come. It is one of the oldest mysteries. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's time. Are you ready?
Yes. Where is Genosuke? He's not here to protect you? I challenge you!
That's funny because I've been waiting for you, Akagenyu.
Hoken-sama, Rosai-dono, Nenki-dono, Chingoro-dono, Hotorubi, Yashimaru-dono! This is for Koshiro! Tenzin-sama!
Oboro will be joining you very soon. And I hope your blood stains the road to hell leading her back to you.
The Koga and the Iga. We are all the same in birth and in death, all of us human. We need to break these bindings of hatred and revenge which hold us. We need to open our eyes to the other side, to the Iga, even if it is only one of them. Then that one we will try to know and better understand.
It is not possible. The time to know the other side has passed. It is time to finish this bloody war.
You did a very nice job gaining her trust. I commend you.
Thank you.
Only one remains alive. Obero. If you don't mind, I would like to be the one to kill her. It would be my honor.
Perhaps you're unaware. Obero's eyes have been blinded.
Well, do you think we should go?
Greetings, men. Please forgive me for my earlier rudeness. I did not know you were the lady's vassals. I was raised in a place where niceties are seldom used, so I ended up a bit rougher on the edges. I hope you understand.
I don't see Akagenyu. Is she with you here?
No, she is gone. Went Koga hunting. Specifically for their leader, Genosuke.
She did? Where is he?
We know he was seriously injured in a conflict. All likelihood points to him ending up dead on some road. Akagenyu went searching just to be sure.
According to Akagenyu Dono, one Koga woman also remained. She said that this woman is a crafty one who goes by the name of Kagero.
I know this woman. I have been holding her captive for some time.
And what have you done with her?
First I tied her up. Then I went about making her into a woman. And the strangest thing happened. She now favors solely the flesh of the Iga.
Interesting. Yes. You are truly a warrior. I should have known. Your strength back at the inn was the first clue to your greatness. We are all quite fortunate to have such staggering power on our side. But there is something about you that I'm most overwhelmed by. Akagenyu Dono told us that you have a great ability. Don't you? She said no matter how many wounds are inflicted on your body, you will never die. She said that you are an immortal ninja.
What?
She said, you will never die from any wounds, because you are an immortal ninja.
What?
Immortal? There are only two ways to keep you dead. Burning, if your corpse is reduced to ashes, or slicing your head from your body.
Tenzin cannot be killed? But no one knew. Why can you not be seen? Is it that you have been killed?
Tenzin-sama is not dead. It's impossible if you didn't know.
You have such vast knowledge. Akagenyu told you this?
Yes.
I find it hard to believe that one of the Iga 10 would reveal such a valuable secret to a stranger.
It cannot be. He is still alive. All wounds on you heal completely. When they do, you awaken like a bear from the winter. Such an art. This is something I feel I must witness in order to believe. Now show us.
But wait! I thought that was your name.
You were dead. I saw your body.
That was nothing. Those wounds were mere insect bites against my power.
What's that?
Long ago, during the Tensho-era wars, one of the Iga possessed the same ability as you. Being proficient enough to deceive the Koga, he performed his part without as much as a second glance from your people, assuming the identity of a leader of Manjidani.
Tensho. You lie.
Kisaragi Simon. This is the fate you chose when you decided to steal my identity.
Yes, Kagero?
Ginosuke-sama. Oboro of the Iga is no more.
I see. Very well done. Have you been injured?
I'm fine. As is Simon. He fought well. He has infiltrated the Ofuku party using his technique. Ginosuke-sama. As this bloody feud finally comes to its end, my one desire is to stay by your side if you will have me. Keep your touch from me forever. I would still be happy. My only wish is to see to your every need. That's all. Please, please tell me my request is not impossible.
If that's your wish, it is not.
I know that once the Iga are destroyed and we take dominion over Tokugawa, peace will blanket the land. There will be no need for ninja. No need for me to continue living. My sole wish is to serve you, to give my life over to your daily satisfaction. In this, my duty will finally be complete. Of the Iga 10, only one remains. Death is coming to you, Oboro. My hands will see to it.
Well, I assume you have already heard what happened.
Yes, I have. Did you forget the ninja code forbids revealing one's art to strangers?
I must. How very foolish of me to forget such a thing. In truth, it has not been terribly long since I became a ninja for the Iga people. I stumbled upon their village a mere 180 years ago. I'm still a tenderfoot, I suppose.
You shouldn't sell yourself short. Immortality has greatly sharpened your wits.
My wits were not the only sharp thing that Koga felt as he coughed up his bowels.
Wonderful. You should know that my men have been talking. They say that they saw the slash to your cheek heal on the spot.
Most of your men have never taken a life. They were so shocked by this new experience, I feel they may have jumped to conclusions. In their turmoil, they must have seen things that weren't necessarily there. Oh, yes. Very soon, at Hamamatsu or Maisika, a Koga woman will come seeking me, and I ask of you one thing. Instruct your men to show her no hostility or hinder her arrival. Allow her to pass.
It will be done. He rubs me the wrong way.
Can you... Please come back to me. I need you.
Simon Dono, you're inside.
We'll see how crafty you are when I defile your womanhood.
Simon Dono, where is Oboro?
You must stay close to me, Kagero. Be careful. They are watching us.
But why? They didn't seem suspicious of me. Do they think you're not who you appear to be?
They believe their eyes. It's not me these people don't trust, Kagero. It's you.
By these people, you mean Oboro.
She has no concept of mistrust for anyone.
Then who?
Lady Ofuku. She does not believe that a Koga could show disloyalty to her people so easily.
After I told her the story of how I stole your virginity, she said that you were an extremely shrewd woman and that it was me who was the one being taken advantage of. Her suspicious nature runs deep in her veins.
But then, why was I even allowed entry to this place?
To keep an eye on you. Kagero,
Wait, Simon Dono.
we must do whatever it takes to earn their trust.
What are you doing? Tell me!
I told them all that I made you into a woman who begged for the flesh of the Iga. If we are to prove ourselves what we claim to be, then we must show them that I am not a liar. You must allow this!
Please wait!
Kagero.
Simon Dono. You must stop. My breath.
Yes, your breath. Use it. Breathe deeply. Moan with passion and cry out in ecstasy.
No! This is not Simon Dono! It can't be! I do not know how it is possible, but I know who this is! Tenzin. But how? How is this happening? He's supposed to be dead! Simon Dono. Simon Dono is dead. Damn you. Damn you, Tenzin!
Sir! Tenzin-sama!
What is the problem?
Lady Ofuku, something awful has happened. This Koga wench we allowed in has murdered Tenzin!
She did? Did you find her carrying a ninja scroll?
We found nothing.
Oboro, I want you to cut this woman's throat.
You are a cheat, Oboro. You brought outsiders into this war between the Iga and Koga peoples. You've wrapped both our clans in shame! And now you've blinded yourself. Don't you think Tsubagakure deserves better? You're no leader. Oboro, listen to me. I told Genosuke-sama that I killed you myself, and do you know what his response was? It surprised even me. I doubted it would ever come out of his mouth. Any guess as to what his words might have been?
He praised you. He praised you for killing me.
Obero, you foul, stinking wench! I will kill you! I will strip your soul from your body if I have to use my last breath to do it! Ugh, I will
Why
send
are you
to hell
stalling?
like I
Get
did
over there and
freaking
kill
you.
her!
These men can't hold me
I can't
forever.
stand to listen to this anymore.
I will not kill her. Perhaps she is more useful to us alive than dead.
How is that?
You see, if we hold this woman hostage, Genosuke will certainly come for her. This will bring us our opportunity to kill him. He must be dead before we reach Sunpu. Only then can we take back the ninja scroll. Without this in our possession, the Iga will not claim victory.
I don't need that.
You have great potential.
Wait, mister. Do you know how to play this?
What is your name, young man?
Shinosuke?
A good name. I am Genosuke. Well, it's nice to meet you. Do you mind if I try it out?
Can you play like my papa did?
Did this belong to him?
Genosuke-sama. I don't care if my people hate me. I only care that just once, just one more time, I want to see you. I want to feel you next to me. I want to be in your arms one last time.
Men are such fools.
That's it. Your shift is over. It's my turn.
What happened? He's dead.
be killed. To the very end. Finally, the Koga are victorious. And now, Oboro, is your time to die.
What is this?
Proclamation?
What does it say?
Now let's see, this thing says, "To where has Koga Genosuke escaped?" We have the only other remaining Koga, Kagero, in our custody. For the time being, she will be interrogated to the breaking point, and in 2 days she will be executed.
Executed?
If you are truly the leader of the Koga, as so many have claimed you to be, then you will emerge from your cowardly hiding place to save this poor woman. Do you have the skills of a warrior and leader as you have professed? If so, then bring the scroll and come to us. We will gladly bind you like a hog the way we did Kagero and drag you both to Sunpo. Signed, Oboro of the Iga. What is this about, anyway?
I don't know, but I saw this same sign posted in Kanea yesterday afternoon.
Who cares?
Sounds like someone's pretty angry.
He's forsaken you, Kagero. Don't you think? You actually caught me by surprise. I would never have thought that your sickly sweet breath was poison.
Oboro Dono!
Tenzin.
I cannot speak for Oboro, but I am almost impressed at how urgent and nasty this war has become. Were that not the case, I would have gladly spent a few more days sucking at your venomous breath and dying in your arms.
Why don't you just finish this? Just kill me.
Of course, that is the idea. But why rush the fun part? Give me a few more hours of enjoyment, and then tomorrow morning I promise to grant you your wish.
Stop! Tenzin, you must stop this!
Even blind, you managed to climb all this way on your own. A feat that proves your worthiness of being a leader.
Tenzin, you have to stop. It has gone too far. I can't take it. This torture cannot continue.
Oboro-sama, I must express my renewed admiration for you. After all, using this Koga woman to lure Genosuke from the shadows was your idea. I could not have forged a better plan myself. Lady Ofuku is just as impressed with you as I am. She says you are a true ninja leader. She is, however, surprised that such an innocent face could devise such a devious plan.
Tenzin, regardless of who she is, allowing her a quick death would be merciful.
Merciful?
We are trapped in a living hell. This woman may be our enemy, but she's human. You must show her compassion.
Compassion? And mercy? I find it odd. I hear those words dripping from the mouths of warriors so much these days. But as for me, I have no concept of such useless things as these. I only know what I've always known.
No! Tenzin! What is this? What are you doing?
Just altering the plan a bit. Kagero is special. She possesses the ability of a toxic breath during times of sexual arousal. We'll let her watch as we consummate our relationship. Then, when she is aroused and her breath turns lethal, you will use your mystic eye and strip her of her power.
Tenzin! Let me go, please!
When you're done, I will be able to take Kagero in any way I please, and I won't have to worry about dying again.
No! I will never do such a thing. My eyes...
Oboro-sama, do you know how many days it has been since we left our village? The Iga are victors in this war. And tomorrow, you will walk with me into Sunpu as my wife, the way it was destined to be!
No! Tenzin, stop! Please! No!
Yakushiji Tenzin.
He's here.
You're alive. Why did this happen?
Why am I alive? You should know the answer to that. It's simple. I am alive so I can send you to hell myself.
Genosuke-sama.
Oboro-sama, I am quite proud of you. This sad, blind Koga fell feet first right into the trap you set for him. You have brought an end to this war for our people. This moment will be considered a great turning point in Iga history. But you must leave this final kill to me. It is my understanding that you were trained by Muroga Hyoma. However, without your dojutsu, you would lose even a battle with a falling tree in the forest. You're not holding together very well, Genosuke. If I were you, I would try begging for my life. Depending on how pathetic you are, I might consider dragging you only half dead to Sunpu. Once our audience with retired Shogun Ieyasu is complete, if you are still breathing, I would even consider allowing you to tag along with Oboro-sama and me as our servant. You can never have too many. Oboro-sama. Just a while ago, you said you felt as if you were trapped inside of a living hell. If such a thing as hell truly exists, my knowledge of it surpasses yours. Hell is enduring the pain of death, only to be reborn. This limbo I suffer has the persistence of the rising sun, never a sign of salvation or deliverance into the next world. To me, that is hell!
Genosuke-sama.
This fight is over. You should see that.
No, Tenzin.
The time for last requests is past.
Tell me, why are you filled with such loathing?
There was a time when the Iga were focused. They did not question their hatred toward the Koga. However, over time, these feelings began to fade like a bad dream. The reason being, fewer and fewer of our people had personal experiences of this hatred.
Then it was you, was it not? You were the one so long ago who betrayed the Koga. It was near the end of the Tensho Wars, and you had formulated a plan.
It was the perfect opportunity, and I had to take advantage. The Iga people were on the edge of annihilation. If the attack from the Oda had never happened, Tsubagakure would have been shackled by the relationship of Koga Danjo and Ogun-sama. Then Hattori Hanzo I had to step in. I must say that I didn't see this move coming. I had not one notion he would draw up the no hostilities pact between us. It was a simple miscalculation.
Ogun-sama and Danjo-sama.
Tenzin, you manipulated our families.
I would not say that I manipulated them. No. I simply made sure that they would continue to hate each other for as long as they lived.
Genosuke-sama.
The Iga and Koga will put an end to this rivalry, here and now! Do not feel any bitterness toward me, Genosuke. You should direct those feelings at Tokugawa. Hate the retired shogun. He used us to determine his successor. But above all things, hate yourself for being born Koga.
Genosuke-sama!
I've waited so long. But the day is finally upon us.
Genosuke-sama. Genosuke-sama. Genosuke-sama! Genosuke-sama, are you all right?
I am, Oboro-dono.
Good.
It's time. Do you have a sword?
What? What do you mean Oboro has vanished? You have all heard swords clashing, but here you sit. You look like trembling barmaids. If she ends up dead, you will all pay dearly for it.
No. I do not have a sword.
Then take up his sword, Oboro-dono. We must finish this. It is not certain that I will win. There is a chance that you may best me. As I stand here, my eyes have been blinded.
Mine as well. I am also blind.
What? By one of your own people?
No. I sealed them myself. I've had no desire to help this war. From the beginning.
Oboro-dono.
Kenosuke-sama. I beg of you. Please, kill me. Before these eyes open again, I ask you to kill me.
Oboro-dono. I am the only one of the Koga who remains.
And there are no more of the Iga.
Hurry and take the sword, Oboro. Kenosuke-sama, what is this?
Kagero.
Why? Why don't you kill her now? The Koga of Manchidani are trusted to you. Genosuke-sama, are you going to betray us?
Kagero.
That Iga woman deceived you. This was all her plan. She used me to lure you here.
I know.
Kill her. Kill her now. Kill her. You must.
Let us leave.
There is no safe place. Nowhere for you and I to go. Nowhere we can be together.
Kenosuke-sama! Kenosuke-sama!
Oboro. Leave here and live the rest of your life alone.
Don't do it. He can't die. Get away from him! Genosuke-sama!
My breath.
Sama.
Obro.
Kinosuke-sama.
Obro.
Kinosuke-sama.
I never wanted to kill anyone. I never wanted anyone to die.
I cannot lose you.
Tenzendono!
What happened to him? It was the Koga!
Genosuke must have been here. Tenzendono! He's dead again! Tenzendono's dead!
Enough! All of you calm down.
How could this have happened?
Tenzin is an immortal ninja. I thought we were all clear on this.
Yes, my lady.
Now get Tenzin back on his feet. And stick that severed head back on his shoulders. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little blood. Takachiyo-sama's future is at stake here. And with that, my future and the future of each and every one of you. Now grab his head and lift him up.
Yes, my lady.
One word of caution for you, Obro. In all of your dealings with Tenzin, I want you to remain guarded. So far, you have never witnessed it with your eyes. You see, Tenzin uses something that makes him immortal. To call it a ninja technique would be a lie. Something lives inside of him. His body is nothing but a host to a parasite. Since it happened many years before I was born, I cannot tell you with any certainty what it is that swims in him, how it got there, or where it came from in the first place. However, it is my personal belief that the thing nesting inside him is
Can you not tell me what it is?
I may have said too much. Let us forget this subject was even mentioned. You are only starting your life in this world. There is no benefit in you knowing so much so early.
All right.
It's my old brain. I fear senility is causing me to ramble.
Grandmother. You tried to warn me.
Your eyes, they've been unsealed!
Will this work?
Is he alive?
Wait. Something's wrong. It's not working. Tenzin-sama?
Oh God, Genos behind Obro is hidden under the stairs.
You are only starting your life in this world. There is no benefit in you knowing so much so early.
We, the Koga Manjidani, and you, the Iga Subogakure, are one and the same, masters of fierce ninja arts. We were reared from birth as sworn enemies, caused by dissension years ago. It's foolish how over time reason was lost to hatred.
You are only starting your life in this world.
We must become the bridge that unites Koga and Iga.
There is no benefit in you knowing so much so early.
They'll eventually come around.
I never wanted to kill you.
Why? Tell me!
Is he actually dead? Now, Oboro, tell me. Was Tenzin speaking truth with his last words?
He was. Behind me lies one of the Koga, broken and collapsed from Kagero's poisonous breath.
Oh, that is wonderful.
No, he is unable to defend himself.
Oh.
Killing him would bring us no honor. That is not our way.
Well, I did not expect to hear such words from a ninja. Very well, then. Send a messenger to Hattori Hanzo.
Yes, my lady. Prepare a horse. Right away.
You and Genosuke will face each other and fight to the death before an audience with Hattori Hanzo Dono. Do you object to this?
I do not. I will fight him.
have never changed.
Hey! Wake up, Koga. We've arrived at Hattori Hanzo-sama's estate.
Oboro of the Iga. May I enter?
Yes.
I am Kyo Hachiro, son of Masanari, Hanzo II, adopted by Masahiro, or Hanzo IV.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
You don't remember me. I suppose you were quite young. This horrible war, it has sent your clan spinning out of control, and we are responsible. You must hate us for what we've done.
I wish that none of this had ever happened.
Do you carry a sword with you?
No, I do not.
Very well. You will use this. Please take it. It's a fine sword.
I am grateful. Thank you.
Use it well. Is there anything you desire?
Where is Genosuke of the Koga?
Not too far from here. He is conscious, but I don't know for how long.
Bring him to me. The only thing the man needs to be able to do is stand.
Yes, my lady.
These events have struck across time like lightning. 10 days and nights have brought this wretched concept to a brutal end.
The frost is finally melting. This harsh winter will soon be over.
I've longed for spring. So many things that were old become new once again.
Oboro Dono.
It's no matter. I'd wait forever, Obro Dono.
I was on my way to Issei. That is when by coincidence I stumbled upon this clan conflict. But I assure you I have not interfered. I have not favored one faction over the other, and I ask you to be my witness to this fact. As this conflict's referee, it is your duty to report these dealings to retired Shogun Ieyasu. My only wish is that you represent my position to him truthfully. Is this something you will be able to do?
As you say, it is my duty.
Good. Koga Genosuke seems to have been blinded by the Iga at some point. Possibly when they beat him into the condition in which we found him. I don't believe this to be a problem, considering this is a ninja duel. Would that be correct?
Yes. However, your continuing insistence that you have been uninvolved in this ninja war may cause suspicions in some. Perhaps I should tell him you seem anything but honest in this matter, my lady.
Is there anything you desire? There's little I can do now, but I can at least hear a request.
Thank you, but no. There is nothing I desire.
Very well, then.
Hattori-sama, there is something. If you would be so kind, there is something I would like you to hold for me.
Yes.
This. Please keep it safe.
Is this an heirloom of your people, or is this special to you?
This is my people's. It is our prayer for the future.
You'll have it when this is over.
But if I fall... I do not know to whom it goes.
With all certainty, you will walk away today. Koga Genosuke is in no condition to fight. The battle is half won. Oboro, it would be merciful of you to strike him down quickly. Send him into death with honor.
Yes. Genosuke-sama.
What is going on here? Oboro, raise your sword and strike down that Koga! his head off before she dies! This cannot happen!
Fools.
Father, were those two in love?
Kyoichiro.
Yes. It reads, "The last to write on this scroll is I, the Iga leader, Oboro."
Who would have imagined that in this final moment, in this manner, the Takachiyo faction would emerge victorious?
This is the end of me. My glorious life is over.
That woman surely has the devil's luck.
The Iga have won the war. Now go inform Sunbu.
I see a time when you and I could stand together and feel the breeze across our face. A time when our dreams were the same, of the same place, of the same feelings. Sometimes this thought crosses my mind when I least expect it. This thought is that you and I were once a single soul. One soul split into two equal parts, which now longs to be together again. I feel this as truly as I feel the rain in the spring, or the love for all of my ancestors. And that is why I feel so strongly toward you.
If we are indeed one soul, we will bond without fail. Such a journey may take 1,000 lifetimes, across the vast expanse of as many worlds. But it will happen. It will happen.
going to Ayakani Temple?
I am. I would like to make an offering.
Perhaps you should consider traveling with a companion.
I would rather not. This is something I feel I should do myself.
That is very admirable of you.
But, Father, tell me. The scroll that the late Lord Ieyasu possessed, the one from the Ninja War. Do you know what became of it?
I do not.
The time of peace has finally arrived. Iga Subagakure and Koga Manjidani fought and died for the sake of the Tokugawa. Each told that glory and prosperity awaited the victor. These days, distance is still kept between the clans, but I do hear word of some who associate with the other. Oboro, Genosuke, and all of your fallen comrades who have faded into the darkness of history. I will live each day the rest of my life remembering. For the least I can do is to never forget.